Hey guys, this is Eskimo Poodle, and we're back with Let's Play Bloodborne on the Sony PlayStation 4. Last time, we had a really quick episode where we went to figure out how to farm for Ritual Blood 4 and Ritual Blood 5, and it was nice and quick. And yeah, in between episodes, I went ahead and farmed up the Ritual Blood 5 that I need. Apparently, we need 31 total, so yeah, I got 32 total. There we go. Ritual Blood 4, if I need it, I'll farm it later, but for now, we're good. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, so today we're going to go into a new dungeon. I haven't actually been into this dungeon, but it's not required to get to the final Chalice dungeon boss. It is required if you eventually want to make cursed, fetid, and rotted Chalice dungeons where you can farm, where people have people online have glyphs or whatever you want to call them that have dungeons with the good Carol runes and some places to farm some good blood gems for your weapon, like the best ones. So we're going to want to do this. I didn't do it previously because I didn't have offline or online, so I would have had to, find those things manually by myself. But now that I do, I figure I might as well go through it. It's going to be depth 5, so it's going to be really hard, actually. This is going to hurt a lot. And the last boss is going to be Great Isz, which actually we do need to kill. So, yeah. I'm kind of tempted just to save this for later, actually, because that's going to suck. And then I think the next one, Defiled Chalice level 4, we're going to need to do that one eventually. Hinter Tomb, yeah, you see it's depth 2, and it's going to be pretty freaking easy. But I think we're going to save that for later. I think I might just steamroll through it later just to show you guys the bosses. Let's see. And Lower Lauren, you don't really need to go in there for anything. I mean, if you want to, you can, but there's no real reason because the bosses are all repeats, as far as I'm aware. This one has two bosses that actually, I think all of them are technically bosses we've seen before. The first one is Brain Sucker, the second one is Celestial Emissary, and the third one is Great Isz. So I'm just hoping that I'll be able to find someone to help out with the Great Isz fight, because that'll be a pain in the ass. But let's go ahead and get to it. Okay, so yeah, we need Ritual Blood 5, Pearl Slug, and Arcane Haze. And then later on, when we get the root version, which we do have to kill Great Isz for, boo, we'll be able to make the Cursed, Rotted, and Fetid one. And that'll be nice. Actually, I'm curious if we do the Defiled one, if that would let us do it. I don't know, actually. Let me actually look at that real fast. Let me look at that. Let's see. File. Can we make you like that? It'd be nice if we could. That'd be real nice. Because then we could just say fuck it and cursed and defiled. Actually, we could technically ignore this and just do the defiled one. And eventually get to... Actually, let me see here. Let me see. I think this would actually... I feel like it would work, but I'm not entirely sure. We would need... Where are they? We would need 3 Sage Hairs, which we've already found. We would need 5 Inflicted Organs, which we already have. And then 3 Bastard of Lorns. But I think the Defiled Chalice would also take some Bastard of Lorns, I think. Yeah, it would also take some Bastard of Lorns. Excuse me. And yeah, the problem is the bosses in the Defiled dungeon are pretty fucking tough because you have half health. You know what? Screw it. Let's just go ahead and go through the Great Isz Chalice. That'll be nice. By nice, I mean a real pain in the ass. Alright, ritual finished. We can explore the Great Isz Chalice. Let's see, I currently have item discovery. I think I'm just going to go ahead and grab more experience, because that would be nice. Yeah, more experience would probably just be better overall. That way we can get more levels out of it, get more stamina and such. get more attack power and whatnot. All right, and I haven't been in this particular dungeon, and I don't see too many people doing it in their playthroughs online. If they have, I haven't seen too many of them. So this one's actually going to be completely blind. Let's see, the Hintertomb one I have seen a few times, like once or twice in people's playthrough, but I haven't really paid much attention to it. And then Lower Lauren, I don't usually see people doing that, so I don't know what's in there, but I don't really care what's in there. So, oh well. Alright, so let's go ahead and prepare to get wrecked. For the first two floors of this, I'm probably just going to sprint to the boss as soon as we can, because there's a room in here. By the way, I like the way this looks with all the flowers and stuff, all the, the moldy flowers. So yeah, with the third floor, that has a room with several of those items that we need for cursed, rotted, and fetid dungeons, and that's going to be something I think we have to get to twice in order to actually make enough or have enough materials for the dungeons that we're eventually going to want to make. So, are there any scorpions down here? No, surprisingly not. And there's two paths. Okay, so let's go this path with El Rato. If I find the way forward, I will just ignore everything else and just go straight for the bosses on these first two floors here. Because that'd be nice. Alright, a whole lot of bullets. And I might just ignore a whole lot of the enemies down here too. Once we get to the third floor, then I'll think about actually caring about stuff. But for now, yeah, I kind of just want to get through these first couple areas. Alright, Mr. Slime, are you going to be around here? Surprisingly not. Okay, cool. I like the way that looks. No slime. More bueno. This little rat bastard. Could get stun locked to death by my L2, except for the part where he didn't get stun locked because, these guys actually have a fair amount of health and other such stuff. Is there something over here? Besides that guy. There you go. Goodbye, sir. Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and find the lever here. Lever. I really like the mist in here. That's actually a pretty neat little touch. Oh, look, these guys are here. Neato. These little celestial babies that will frenzy you if you're not careful. I really like the little floating mist in here. That's nice. Oh, and there we go. Be prepared to fight one of these guys as the boss, because I think that's the boss for the first area here. Why one of those guys is the boss, I'm not entirely sure, but there we go. And yeah, we've gotten like 60,000 blood echoes around here just from doing a whole lot of, well, nothing really. And you know what? Let's just go ahead and make my life easy. Reawaken. There might be stuff on the side paths that would be, decent to go grab, but I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about that guy either. Except for the part where he's worried about me. Thank you, sir. You have a good day. Yeah, I actually do like the aesthetic of this with the overgrown mold and moss and whatnot. That's actually pretty cool. Granted, it's basically just like a skin over the dungeons that we've already seen, but still, pretty neat. And yeah, Brain Sucker. I'd rather you not. He managed to not grab me. And yeah, this guy's not going to be terribly challenging, I think. Unless he grabs us, then we have to worry about that. But for the most part, I think we're good. Yeah, it did not do anything. And I think he only has something like a couple thousand health, too. So he's not going to cause that many problems for us, which is perfect. And there we go. 105,000 for that easy-ass boss. And a Tempering Damp Blood Gem 6. Nice. And yeah, then I think the next boss is supposed to be the Celestial Emissary. And then finally they top it off with a hard boss, which is Ebrietas. Alright, layer 2 already. I'm guessing a lot of these Chalice dungeons can be this quick if you know where you're going and you're not actually looking around for items and stuff like that. That would be nice. But a lot of them, I actually do want to look around for items. Actually, with the later dungeons, I probably won't want to look around too much. Also, I want to kill all you guys, because I don't know if you're gonna come bother me later. It's not guaranteed, but it's always a possibility. There's our door. That's gonna be like a little elevator. I don't know if we've seen those in previous dungeons, but we might have. Time for Kin of the Cosmos, huh? Unless there's like another brain sucker in here. Yeah. Now, where are you hiding your lever? Calm down there, fella. There you go. Goodbye. You have sedatives. That's nice. That's nice. Come down there, Mr. Spider. Oh, apparently blood knocks down spiders, like blood damage. So if we had our blood letter out, we could probably knock these guys to the floor. That'd be nice, but I'm not terribly worried about it. Kin Cold Blood 11, that's nice. And I'm not seeing a lever in here unless it's going to be through this door. Sir, I'm going to need you to not. At least these guys aren't being summoned everywhere. Okay, this is just the top of the elevator room, I think. Yeah, this is just the room that we were at earlier. That's neat. Something is down there. Oh, it's just one of you. Yeah, nobody cares. Does not open from this side. That's something I do mildly care about. Oh well. Yeah, for this one we might actually have to go a little further down. We're racking up the blood echoes here. Once I find the lever, though, I'll probably just bold Hunter's Mark out just to save time for everybody. Let's see. That's the door we came in. So if we go down this way, there might be something. Make sure there's no corpses hanging around. Okay, so I think over here is going to end up being potentially the lever. And yeah, I think that's... Is that the lever over there? No, it's not. There's a bunch of rats, though. I'm not seeing anything else over here that I care about. Yeah, over here is going to end up being behind, or not behind, under the... Bastards, go away. It's going to end up being under the elevator, and if you're not careful with the elevator position, you can drop down below the elevator and have to go through all these idiots. Which, frankly, is not my favorite thing ever. But, speaking of not favorite. This Scorpion has way too much physical defense. He needs to calm down with life. And I was hoping that the rats would stop and not notice me, but no, I think all the commotion with Mr. Scorpion was drawing them out. There we go. Alright, so hopefully the lever is down here, but probably not. Let's see. Yeah, this is just right under the elevator. Let's see, can I just kill you guys? I keep messing up my jumping attack with this weapon. Actually, with a couple of the DLC weapons, I don't think they changed the timing on it or anything. I just happen to not get my jumping attacks. Ooh, there's Ritual Blood 5s. That's not bad. If you don't feel like farming up all 32 Blood Echo or Ritual Blood 5s in the Ailing Lorn, yeah, they'll give you a couple for free around here. It's just, you know, you got to figure out where those couples are going to be. Oh, this is just this is... I don't think this is the same area we were in. It just looks like it. Oh, and you with the slimy. Let's try serrated R2. Nah, it's not working. In that case... let's see how much arcane damage we actually have on the... okay, we definitely have some arcane damage on just the regular attack thing. Not a whole lot, but enough to get flattened by that guy. Jeez. Don't forget, level 5 is no joke. Or depth 5 is no joke. I hope I actually hit up the whatchamacallit, the lantern. We don't have to go too far. Okay, we're still on level 2. That's awesome. Yeah, we can just go down here. And this will take us where we want to go. Oh, I thought that killed the other dude. I guess not. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and get ready to kill Mr. Slimy for my stuff. I don't think the lever's going to be down here. Oh, this guy. It's not the way I was trying to go. Goodbye. Ooh, yeah, it works out much better than my previous strategy of not using arcane on these guys. Is this the rat room or is this the other? Okay, yeah, there's my souls. Or blood echoes. Goodbye, sir. You did lots of damage. And I get my stuff back. And I thought that was the Wandering Nightmare. But no, it's just a little puddle of slime. This guy's worth 12,000 a pop. That's not too shabby. I'm going to be able to get a couple levels out of this. And honestly, the enemies in here are not that tough so far. So this is probably not a bad area to come grab some levels if you need them. What are you hiding here, buddy? Pearl Slug. Okay, that's nice, but that's not what I need. So we're going to go ahead and reawaken real fast. And then figure out how to get to the lever, wherever it's at. Wherever it may be. By the way, with Ebrietas, for the final area of this place, she's kin. And I was looking up her defenses, and she's definitely weak to bolt. But she's also highly resistant to blunt. Fire is also kind of good against her. Blood is average against her. Physical is mediocre, but yeah, find a good lightning weapon for her. Or put bolt paper on something, and that'd probably be your best bet. Okay, so that goes back down. We want to go up. Now this is just where the spiders are. There's nothing over here. I'm legit curious as to where the heck I'm supposed to be going for my stuff. So I don't know where I'm supposed to be going here. Oh, there's a door right here that I didn't see. Huh. Neat. And a whole bunch of you little bastards. Who might be arcane resistant, because, you know, your little eldritch monstrosities. Ow, you kind of hurt, sir. I think you might be tougher than the actual boss version of you. A little bit, almost. Goodbye. There you go. 22,000 off of you. Not bad. Tempering Blood Gem. Not bad. And these guys are easy kills, so I might as well get my however many blood echoes off of them. What, 2,000 a pop? Granted, that is with several extra experience runes, but still. There you go. Alright, there is our lever. Perfect. And frankly, I don't think I care about anything else in the dungeon here. So let's just head out. Let's see. Spider right there. If I go this way, will he bother me? No, he won't. Okay, good. And still not entirely sure how to get to this door right here, which has something in there, but it might be, actually, you know what? It might be from later on in the dungeon. Yeah, that's probably what it is. It probably loops around somewhere. But again, I'm not terribly worried about it. We're just going for the boss. Yeah, like probably through there we'll take it through it. But again, not terribly concerned. You know what though? Let's go ahead and spend our blood echoes real fast on some stamina or something just to have it. Because that'd be nice. Because again, it's going to be the Celestial Emissary. You know, the giant, or the little alien dudes. That one of them is giant. So it's not going to be terribly tough, but you know, just to be on the safe side. Might as well grab some stuff here.
Gammon awaits. Go.
Yeah, so let's go ahead and we can get 3 levels and have 64,000 left over. That's not too bad. Get a whole bunch of stamina. I think I'm going to leave my health where it's at for the moment, because my health seems more or less fine. I'm okay with that. Let's see. Instead of Black Sky Eye and you, let's go ahead and put on Bolt Paper. There we go. And let's get to it. This seems like it should be a reasonably quick run to wherever the boss may or may not be located. It certainly seems fast enough. Yeah, this should be the boss right here. So let's go ahead and pull paper up and find the little alien. Oh, it's just the big version right off the bat. That's kind of cool. Okay, it seems like it's going to be real easy, since we don't have to find the fakes. That's nice. Yeah, we don't have to hunt through all the little bastards. Okay, he gets stomped. That's fine. Stompy, stompy. Die. He might have like a magic attack or something, like a Call Beyond or whatever he's about to do right here. But again, I don't think he's gonna give that many problems for the most part. I mean, he is still a depth 5 boss, so he's going to do some damage when he hits us, but for the most part, again, I don't think this guy has that much health either. Like, I don't think he's terribly large on the health scale. If you're not careful, he will kill you, but it shouldn't be that many attempts. His attacks will hurt, but really not too much. Arcane Damp Blood Gem and a Bloodstone Chunk, nice. And 153,000 Blood Echoes. Ah, I love it. I thought that was a little crystal wandering beast little dude at first for some reason. I don't know why. He just looked like it. Now with this area coming up, this is supposed to have the area that you can grab several items for cursed, rotted, and fetid dungeons, so that'll be real nice. Let's see, also real nice would be finding out where the lantern went. It might be a little further up. Let's just go grab our levels real fast and get ready. Okay, here's our lantern. I think, yeah, there it is right there. So grab some more stamina real fast. Yeah, 40 is going to be the maximum stamina, by the way. So that'll be nice. Let's see here. I want to figure out where this stuff is that I need here. Okay, so it's going to be reasonably easy to spot because there's going to be a rolling boulder
Gammon away.
nearby.
Good
You don't have anything
hunter,
new to say,
I
no?
s-
Oh, well.
Very well. Let me.
Yeah, we should get one level at least, and then we need 30,000, which is not bad for another level. Let's see here. If we go ahead and pop you, that's what, 10,000, and then so we should need, I think, 20,000
Gammon
left.
awaits you. Go on. Very well. Let me.
Yeah, 28,000. I probably don't have a whole lot to sell that's worth 28,000, but let's see real fast. Let's see, Ritual Blood. I could sell a couple of you, actually, and that would be 6 of you. I don't think we're going to need Ritual Blood for anything else. Granted, I could also sell 3 of you and just do another farming run later. Yeah, fuck it. I'll just do another farming run. That's one more farming run. Especially since we got, what, 2 of them in the...
Gammon away.
2 of them in the
Very
dungeon that
well,
we were
let
just
me-
at. And potentially more from the drop. So, there we go. More stamina, more bueno. Let's go.
Very well.
Alright, and let's go to level 3 here. Okay, let's see here. This particular floor, I am going to search a bit more thoroughly, just so we can find the various stuff that we need. Because there's supposed to be 2 rooms with stuff that we need. One of which has, what is it? One of which is going to have yellow backbones here, and the other is going to have red jelly. I think living string. Let me see here. No, red jelly, sage hair, and 2 mold 5s. So I'm still not sure where there are, but it shouldn't be that hard to find, hopefully. And this will probably just be a longer episode that's just pure Chalice Dungeons. Okay, so there's a scorpion there. The room with the yellow backbones is supposed to be near several scorpions. Ooh, and you have a hunter buddy here. Who has a fair amount of health. Okay, before we get too far, let's go ahead and get rid of a scorpion idiot. Okay. So when we come in here, kill the scorpion because he's an asshole. I have no idea if this guy's going to respawn or not. He might. I think hunters in the Chalice dungeons might actually respawn. Alright, you little bastard. Come here. There you go. Alright, you die. Okay, so this is going to be the room that has the, or the room that's going to be near the item, I think, because it's saying that there's a room with 3 scorpions that's going to have the backbones. Hello, little dude. I don't think you have anything I care about, but let's just find out. You have a lot of health for a little nightmare, huh? Fire damp blood gem. That's probably oil. Let me see here. What does it say? Chest near a group of scorpions. Yeah, maybe it's a different one. I don't know. Unless that guy is guarding it. So I saw a couple scorpions here. I'm not seeing any chests. Yeah, there might be another area with scorpions. Or it might be one of these 2 areas. I'm going to ignore that guy for a little while. We'll come back to him later, but for now, let's just keep looking. What do we got in? What do we got over here? This is... Oh, no scorpions down there. Blood gem. Okay, that could be nice. Depending on what it's guarded by. I see you over there. I did not see you over there. Oh, it's you. Okay. Let's switch over to this. Okay, apparently there's something over here. And that little dude was way tougher than the boss. Both of them so far. Let's see, how are we doing on time? This is just going to be a long episode anyway, so... I mean, if you don't care about the stuff for the fetid, rotted, cursed stuff, then yeah, you don't have to be here, I guess. Which is fine. Yeah, I think I'm just going to ignore the scorpions because they're not worth my time at the moment. And frankly, they're not going to do too terribly good of a job catching up to me when I'm, you know, sprinting. Because scorpions are not known for their mobility. Now, there's a door over there, too, but I'm not sure if it's something we need. Alright, we gotta get past some idiots over here. That guy, he'll notice us. Let's see, can I sneak up on this guy? Well, if I can, it's not really working out. Okay, we need to get rid of... We need to get rid of that little bastard up there, because he's the one that's causing problems. Or actually, they're both causing problems. I might just say, screw it, sprint for the chest that has the gem in here, potentially, and then get out of here. Or just sprint for the little alien dudes. And he's just rapid-firing those little... They kind of look like black sky eyes, except different color. So I don't know what they call... I don't know what they would call that particular spell for those guys. Just Star Shot or something like that. I don't know. The point is, it hurts. And it has excellent range too, compared to some of the hunter tools we have. Little bastard. I could not get my damn jump attack on this damn weapon for some reason. I don't know why. Alright, let's go this way. There we go. Ignore everybody. Oh, and there's a whole bunch of werewolves here. Oh yeah, let's just grab what's ever in here. Luckily we are mildly immune to damage here. Odd Arcane Damp Blood Gem 6. Okay. Yeah, I don't think there's any reason to be in this room with several werewolves, at least 5 brain suckers, and 2 of those little alien dudes. I am good to be somewhere else. I mean, I could probably get through that area eventually, but with all the crap that it's dealing with, yeah, I think I got other stuff to do. Alright, so we got a Arcane Blood Gem there, which is probably pretty good. Let's see, Odd Arcane Damp Blood Gem, I think that was it. Add Arcane Attack plus 49. That's not too shabby. It doesn't have any scaling, but it is just a fat chunk of arcane damage. So that's nice. Anyways, let's go try the other ladder next to the scorpions, and that might be the chest with the backbones. So you'll probably have to run this dungeon twice to get the various backbones and other stuff that you might need through here. But as we can see, the first 2 levels are pretty easy to get through. So I might end up, at some point, maybe not right away, but at some point, not going through this door, because this door is not what I need apparently. Going through this dungeon, again, off-screen, minus, of course, the second boss, or the last boss, or whatever. Yeah, there's a bunch of scorpions down here, so I feel like the chest should be around here somewhere, but I don't think it is. See, if I go far enough away, will these guys stop bothering me? Oh, son of a bitch, I had him, and then he counter-damaged me with his Augur of Great Isz. Apparently he's a strength arcane hybrid. Not unsimilar to myself. Well, I'm an everything hybrid at the moment. Just my arcane happens to be my highest stat. Actually, no, arcane and our stamina is currently the highest stat, because our stamina is at like, what, 34 at the moment? Yeah, 34. Yeah, we can kill that guy. That guy's not going to cause too many problems. He might even drop something or potentially have good experience. So, fuck it, real fast. There you go. Goodbye. Alright, and now this guy is not terribly tough if we actually just get near him. He wasn't tough last time, let's just put it that way. You know what, actually, I had pretty good luck with him just in the corner right here, so fuck it. Yeah, because he doesn't have as much room to dash around, which I can deal with. There you go, that works. He dropped 40,000 blood echoes, not bad. I don't think he dropped anything. Yeah, nothing else. So, yeah, if this is where the chest with the backbones is, I'm not seeing where it's at, unless it's somewhere else. Okay, we're just gonna ignore this then and continue on. If I find them off screen later at some point, I'll show you guys where they are. But really, it's not that big of a deal at the moment. Let's see, for some reason I thought there was another door down here, but no, it's just this door right here, which is perfectly fine by me. Alright, sure. Wonder Skin of the Cosmos, therefore Blood Echoes. Okay, good. That's nice, but, oh, you guys. How you guys doing? I think the boulder is going to be around here. And then therefore the room with the treasure pile, as people like to call it, is going to be also around here. Lots of bullets, that's really nice. Like a whole lot of bullets. Let's not get hit by these things. They shoot out flaming arrows. I'm kind of curious if the Bone Ash set would make it so that... Well, there's blood echoes, yes. Actually, it's not that many blood echoes. And there's our boss door, it looks like. Yeah, I'm kind of curious if the Bone Ash set would cause it to reduce damage from those things, but I have no idea if it actually would or not. I see more. Let's kill you. Okay, there's two of you guys, which is quite a lot. Okay, you guys are doing plenty of damage. I was about to say, the last time we fought two of these guys at once was way back in the beginning of the game, but no, the Upper Cathedral Ward has, like, what, 3 at once? But then again, we kind of just cheese those through the door, so... Fire Damp Blood Gem, okay. It's not bad, it's not great, but it's not bad. Alright, now this guy... That worked. Ooh, that jump attack actually went off and it worked out fantastic. Ooh, that worked out perfect right there. Blood Vials... Let's see, where is... I know there's going to be something around here to screw me over with that particular... Blood Vials... I was thinking there might be a little shooting statue around here, but I'm not seeing it. Near that body, at least. Let's see. Alright, there are some alien dudes. There's this guy. Can't fight back as we L2 into infinity and beyond. Tempering Blood Gem. And speaking of not being able to really fight back, detail. Fantastic. Alright, more bullets. Cool. And let's see. Oh, I did not notice there was about 1,000 more of you guys around here. These guys must be coming in from somewhere, but I'm not sure where. So apparently there's like 3 groups of these dudes, and 2 of them are rather large. Neat. I guess that's why they were saying Wondrous Blood Echoes, because these guys are easy to kill, and they give a... Yeah, they don't give that many Blood Echoes, but, you know, they're there. Okay, I guess they give 8,000 each with our current run. But still, it's acceptable. And we're getting back all our bullets that we used in the... Ooh, Great One's Wisdom. That wasn't a drop, it was just there. Yeah, we're getting back all our bullets that we used in the Orphan of Cost fight. Kin Cold Blood 12. That's nice. That's heavy and nice. I wonder how many times I'm going to get murdered to infinity by the boss here. I mean, considering I had trouble with it in just the regular game, probably going to die repeatedly to in here. Okay, so that's where we... Oh, there's a summon in here for the boss. That's actually fantastic. It's going to... Prospector Gremia. The only problem is the boss already has 24,000 health in this particular dungeon, because I looked it up, and adding an extra 50% on top of that will be really, really ridiculous. I didn't even see you. Okay, so let's just keep to the right side and eventually find the doors. Yeah, I think I just missed wherever that yellow backbone is. I might just look it up myself and then show you guys where it is. But for now, I'm not terribly concerned. Okay, I think this is where the rolling... No. There's supposed to be a rolling boulder around here somewhere. I think we actually saw it through one of the doors, but I was hoping this might lead to like another path. Oh, you're trying to like ring your bell. Ooh, and there's lots of these guys. I will happily coward my way through this if I don't have to redo it again. Is that a door right there? Yes, it is. Oh, this was right out here. Oh, blood echoes, yay. Not seeing them. Maybe I'm thinking that the yellow backbone chest must be something we have to drop down for then in one of those other areas. Okay, there's a ton of other enemies here, which I'd rather not deal with. Yellow... Ooh, well, that is the yellow backbone. It's cool. Okay, cool. So that's not too hard to get to. Neat. I was thinking we might have to drop down somewhere else to grab them. I'm not sure exactly how many yellow backbones we're going to need, but we're going to need a couple, and we already have some, but we are going to need more than what we have. Let's just put it that way. Okay, let's watch out for rolling boulders of death. Hopefully this is the door that has basically the triple treasure. That'd be fantastic. Okay, you're dead. Hopefully, I was about to say, hopefully the boulder does not crush your body with loot. Let's see, blood vials, that's fine. Neat. Ooh, there's another summon. Madman Waller. I wonder how many of these guys I can summon for the boss. If I can summon both of them for the boss, that'd be fantastic. It'd make my life and this fight way, way easier. Alright, what about here? Okay, this is just out here where we were. Okay. Okay, it might be up the stairs then. Yeah, I will happily try to summon both of these guys for the boss fight. That'll make my life significantly easier. Another Kin Cold Blood. Thrust attack is effective. What do we have to deal with in here? Oh, you're just a brain sucker. Neat. I can deal with a brain sucker. No mercy. That's right. Goodbye, sir. Alright, there is our boss door. Neat. I don't remember exactly where it's at the moment. I know it's around here somewhere, I'm not sure where. Great One's Wisdom. We finally see one of these guys here in the dungeon where they sell stuff for inflated prices. Let's see. Okay, so here's stuff that we haven't actually seen a whole lot of. Ooh, Sinister Isz Chalice. I don't know if this is going to be what we need for the root dungeon, but if it is, that'd be nice. But yeah, we haven't seen these uncanny weapons. So and lost weapons. So the uncanny and lost versions. Let's look at these right here. The big difference, if you look at the gem slots, they have different gem slots. So if you want a beast cutter that has more of the triangle slot, there you pick up the lost one, and same with all these other ones. They each have different gem slots that you can try to gem out to be better suited than the actually. For some reason I thought these were different. Yeah, so they'll be better suited than the normal one. Frankly, I don't really see much of a use to it because you still have to re-level these things up. But if you want to go for it, go for it. And yeah, some of them are pretty expensive. Like, let's see, what is it? Rakuyo, 50,000. Holy Moonlight Sword, 80,000. You do have to have the regular version of the weapons. Some of the other dungeons will eventually have. Versions of the regular weapons, but I'm not sure where those are, and I'm also not sure where my big loot room is. I said it was near the rolling boulder. Oh, it might be at the end of the rolling boulder hallway then. Yeah, that's probably what's going to happen. I'm going to have to run past the rolling boulder, so wait for it to go down and then run all the way down. Yeah, so probably over here. It's not guarded by anything, that's nice. Time for firearms. Beware of insight. Oh, there must be something frenzying in here. Not seeing it. Okay, before we get killed or kill anything, or open any treasure chests, is there anything in here? I'm not seeing any, No, it looks like there's no actual enemies in here. Okay, cool. So yeah, this room right here has all sorts of good stuff for us in the forms of treasure chests. So let's see, let's start opening them up. Let's see, Sage's Hair times 6, that's nice. That's for one of the cursed or fetid or rotted offerings. Red jelly right there, that's nice. I think we need 4 red jellies total, and that's just for one of the main dungeons, I think, but I'm not entirely sure. The point is, we're going to need it at some point. Red jelly again. Lower Lauren has some red jellies in it too, but that's pretty much all it has, and you can just get them from here. 2 mold 5, and I think that might be everything in here. Yeah. So there we go. You get some good stuff out of that. Yeah, 2 mold 5, red jelly, and whatever that other one was, I already forgot. Oh, Sage's Hair. Yeah, that'll make your trip to the boss nice and easy like. Alright, so if I can go ahead and get these guys to follow me, that'd be fantastic. I'm going to summon you. And hope that I can also summon the other one. And then I will happily take these guys to the boss and be on healing duty. Badman Waller, what's up? Now, will Tomb Prospector Gremia also be interested in joining my little party here? Because if she is, That'd be fantastic. Let's see, where was her... Oh, she is. Neat. I can summon both of these guys. If I die, I have to re-clear the area to... Re-clear this area, at least, to get to them. But that's nice. I think the boss is right here. Hopefully we can get the boss nice and easy, like, on our first try with this much help here. Well, you have the amygdala arm. That's nice. And you have the whole Ludwig's Holy Blade. Neat. Yeah, so hopefully we do pretty good here. Let's go ahead and grab some stuff. Let's see. How are we doing on time-wise? Okay, yeah. Like I said, this is just going to be a longer episode. So hopefully these two do a number on the boss. Actually, I do need bolt paper, don't I? Because she is weak to bolt. And that'll be very nice. Yeah, hopefully these two prove useful. That'd be fantastic. I was hoping there'd be another summon right there. There might be if we don't summon one of those two guys. I'm not sure. But let's go ahead and just be topped off here. Alright, Ebriotis. I am ready to die because you suck. You do lots of damage. And it looks like she might actually be ready to attack us off the bat this time, unlike last time, where she waited politely for us to, you know, do our stuff. Okay, that hurt. Let's not die immediately here. Try to get behind her. Can. Okay, I can deal with the nice charge or 2 damage there. I'm trying to back up and not get. Oh, I was stuck in the corner. Alright, I'm not going to make you guys sit through me killing everything and resummoning, so I'll be right back. Alright, made it back, and Damien, Mrs. Scholar Damien, is out here in front of the boss with... Oh, the Threaded Cane. Okay, so I don't know if that's going to be more effective than Ludwig's Holy Blade, but yeah, he's out here by the boss room. If you summon the Tomb Prospector person, Damien will not be here apparently. So Madman Waller will have to be our choice for the fight here, and that's fine. And yes, I lost my blood echoes because I died to a werewolf. Oh well. Such is the way of life. Then again, these 168,000 are just from, you know, killing a couple enemies to get back here anyways. Also, that was some bullshit. I think we're going to switch back and forth between Gremia and Damien, just for shits and giggles here. By the way, the set that Waller is wearing, if we do the Hintertomb dungeon and beat the second boss, we can get that set, and we can buy that set. I believe it's called the Madman set, and it's awesome because it has a grand total of, I think, 8 Frenzy Resist across the entire set. Yeah, it has, like, no Frenzy Resist whatsoever. It's kind of funny. But let's go ahead and see if Madman Waller actually wants to Madman attack today. That'd be fantastic. Hopefully he doesn't just decide to put himself in timeout again. That'd be beautiful. Okay, looks like he actually is going to do something. Yeah, I'm not sure if Gremia will actually be more useful than Damien, simply for the fact that I think Ebriotis' blunt damage is, or blunt resistance is pretty high, and with magic I think she's also pretty resistant to that, so. I'm kind of curious, if I stay in her butt cheeks and just, you know, L2, trying to see how much damage I would give with L2 lightning paper here. Not enough, but she keeps running away. And I got about 1,000 that time. That wasn't too bad. Thank you, Waller, for actually doing something today. That's fantastic. I prefer when you actually pull your weight. That's Great. She's gonna charge, isn't she? I'd rather she not charge, because charging does way too much damage. Okay, we're doing. We got her about halfway. That's really nice. Yeah, having summons for this fight really, really helps, because fighting this bastard without any summons just is my definition of not a good time. Let's go ahead and pull paper. Everyone's doing good on health. L2 is pumping up the damage. She kind of got stuck there, so that was nice. Let's go ahead and back up and heal myself. I think I was trying to do a heal, but she was not in the mood for that. And luckily they seem to heal themselves, so that's nice. Okay, we're healed up. I think she's doing her little spit out arcane damage phase. I might just let them soak up some damage over there. Except they're about to die. Yeah, they're about to die. Crap, I think they both died. Yeah, they both died, but they did pretty good for the most part. It's just this last phase where she's just constantly spitting out arcane damages. You know, not anyone's favorite. By anyone's, I mean anyone's at all. Really, that wasn't too bad of an attempt, but we got it really close. Alright, whatever happens, last attempt for the night. Because it's 5 in the morning. And I started recording about 1 in the morning. Granted, I haven't spent the entire session on this boss, just, you know, a while on it. Let's see, I was going to say how many blood echoes do I have, but probably not that many since I bought some overpriced blood vials. Go. That'll work. We can probably try the cannon to get like a visceral attack on her, but I don't think it's terribly effective. We are gonna have to refight. What is it? The Amygdala at some point in the Chalice dungeons. Actually, in the Defiled dungeon, where we have half health, and she has like 18,000 or something like that health. And then the cannon should be pretty nice, but for now. Not going to be doing a whole lot, and we are not doing any damage to her right now. Okay, let's heal up. I don't want to... If this is going to be my last attempt or not, I at least want it to be, you know, acceptable damage-wise. Up, so clobbered. I was going to try either the Bloodletter or the Amygdala arm on this. The problem is both of those have one or more attack versus the kin down as part of their curse. And goodness. Okay, you need to stop floating to the butterfly side. It's like the ugliest moth ever. Pretty sure we can get a visceral attack on her. I'm just not sure what triggers it. Because I've seen her get into the animation for it once or twice, I think. But I'm not entirely sure if that was just my imagination, or I don't know how to get to it. Okay, we're healing up. She's about to do her... about to do her thing, but not quite. Okay, so we're doing good. Okay, now she's doing her Explodey Arcane, which means I want to heal up. Hopefully they want to heal up too, that'd be nice. I want to back up, 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 back up, back up, back up. I don't want to get screwed here. Okay, let's see. Okay, you healed, that's great. Waller is... out of the range of my heal and not letting me heal him. There you go. Okay. Take that, Waller. There you go. And if I need to, I can go ahead and heal up the other one. If... Ah, damn it. We didn't get Graham yet. Okay, so it's me and Waller. By the way, Graham sounds like a female name, but as far as I can tell, it's a dude. Because nice broad shoulder and whatnot. That is a really manly female. Oh, I don't think I got the heal off on Waller there. I think it's just about to be me and Every Isz here, yeah. No, I was so close. Ah, fuck. Like I said, one more attempt, especially since we got that close. So close. Alright, for real's last attempt. If the last attempt hadn't gone by so well, I probably would have made that one the last attempt. But we did really good on it, so I really wanted to try again here. Feel free to not die in the first phase here, fella. That'd be fantastic. Also, I had not needed my running R2 there. I did, and it worked out for 1100. I like the part we did 1100 instead of 900. Not sure what caused it, but I'll take it. And I am going to try the Simon's bow blade on the final phase. Maybe right after the other two kick the bucket. With my blood echoes up. Probably not a whole lot. Ooh, 94,000. I was thinking there wasn't going to be a whole lot there. But no, that was a different run where I bought the blood echoes. Maybe that's the move that I thought she had the visceral attack on when she slammed her head down. Maybe I thought that was a visceral opportunity at some point. See, like the noise that she just made right there, it seems like it could have been a visceral opportunity, but I don't think it was. Also, I took a ton of damage there from something. The camera, probably. The camera was the real boss of Bloodborne, as far as I'm concerned. She's about to do her arcane stuff. She seems to do it earlier here than she did in the main story. Unless I'm just mistaken it, but I thought she didn't do it till she was much further down in the main story. Okay. I barely managed to not get hit by whatever she did right there. I thought she was hitting me, but apparently not. Yeah, see, that feels like it should be a visceral right there, but I guess not. You guys are doing okay. I'm not going to need to heal you right now. I do want to heal myself, though, just to be on the safe side. Did Waller... Okay, Waller got it, good. I wasn't sure if Waller was going to step outside the bounds of my healing like he likes to do. He likes to come close, and I try to heal him, and then he kind of just disappears. Okay, let's see, I don't know if this is going to help a whole lot, but I'm going to go low mode here. 5-8. Regular just firing the bow R1 is working out pretty well too. Okay, heal up, guys. Heal. I want one of you healed up. And I don't think I got either one of you healed up. Okay, Waller is healed up. Good. Let's spam RR1 here. We are close. Do not kill me. Do not kill me. Oh, feel good. Oh, son of a bitch! Did that count? Yes, it counted. I died. Great Isz Chalice, Arcane Abyssal Blood Gem, and ooh, Blood Rock. Nice. I hope that actually counted as a clear of the dungeon, because if it didn't, I'm going to be very sad. But, let's go see if my stuff is over there, because that's awesome if it did. I don't think I got the I don't think I got the... no, I got insight for it. So yeah, it should count. Let me see. I will take that win, even if, you know, she killed me at the very last second there. I will take it. Yeah, I don't see this guy here. So, ooh, we beat her. That's actually awesome. I was hoping that I wouldn't have to come back to her the next day, because so far I haven't actually had to come back the next day for any bosses yet. I've managed to beat him in one sitting. Granted, it takes me fucking forever, but I have managed to beat him in one sitting. Like, I think Orphan of Coast took about 2 hours, and I'm not sure how long this one took, but... let's see. Let's see here. This one took about, let's see here. Let's see. About 30 minutes. Probably not going to leave all those attempts in, since just getting up to the rest of the dungeon was about 50 minutes. So I'll probably leave in about the first 2 attempts, and then, yeah, the first 2 or 3 attempts, and then the last maybe 2. Oh yeah, we got it finally. Okay, now that we have the root chalice, we can go ahead and use that for creating the sinister root chalice, or the cursed rotted fetid chalice, which makes it so that we can search for any other cursed rotted and fetid chalices, and that means we can search for the Carol runes. Oh yeah, see that little thing right there that I didn't take care of this time? It tried to get me, but luckily I dodged out of the way, and it worked out pretty good. Okay, these guys, they actually do hurt when they do their little fucking flail attack, so I want to watch out for that. I'm just going to kill these guys just for the... Yeah, like, no, not that, that's just their basic. Let's see, maybe this guy will do it. Yeah, that little flail attack, it hurts pretty decent if you're getting hit by it, simply for the fact that you're not going to be able to recover, because each hit counts as a separate attack, and therefore your rally is nerfed. Okay, let's see. One of you guys wants to come over here, right? Yeah, okay, let's take you. Got just enough stamina these days to finish them off in one go here. There we go. Yeah, I want to kill these guys and potentially get some stamina levels. That'd be nice. I don't bother with any of the other enemies here, because if we go to the right, there's several chunks of those guys over there, but I don't really care about them. I just care about not hitting that fucking switch right there. And then this guy, let's see. Alright, there we go. We're done. Everything I wanted there. Adept gem. I've got a bunch of blood gems from these guys. Granted, a lot of them aren't terribly useful. Alright, so now that we got the chalice, I'm going to make it, delete it because I don't care about it, and then see about searching for some other stuff here. Just to see if it actually works, because from what I understand, once you make your first cursed rotted fetid chalice, you can automatically access any of the other ones. So that would be real nice. Let's see. How many levels can we get?
Very well. Let me...
Let's see, that's 3. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. And that gives me plenty more stamina. And then... I think these are 10,000 each, so not quite enough for the rest of my thing. So let's go ahead and buy some blood vials. Actually, no, we need to make our chalice. And also, I'm going to have to remake I'm going to redo this dungeon off screen, minus the boss, just to get more of those materials. And it might also give me another level, so that's nice. Alright, so chalice ritual with the Isz root chalice here. Yeah, notice where it says fetid offering, rotted offering, and curse. So those are what we need to make the good stuff here. And let's see, so we make this, We have Sage's Hair, we have Yellow Backbone, we have Bastard Aloran. Let's conduct the ritual. What? Oh, I'm missing a Pearl Slug. Okay. Let's go grab that real fast. I thought we could buy it from there. No. Alright, it might be from here then. And they cost just the amount of insight that I have. Perfect. Yeah, so Chalice Ritual is root. There we go. And let's see. Nope, I want the whole thing. There we go. Now, if we go in there, let's see, what is this? This does all sorts of good stuff to our health. Or though let's see, the cursed I think makes it so our health is half. I don't actually remember what the other ones do. I'd actually have to look it up. Let's see, there's that. Let's see. Yeah, our health is half, and then the layout's random because it's a root. And I'm gonna go ahead and actually look up what these do because I never remember. Let's see. Let's see. Chalice dungeons. Hopefully this tells me right off the bat. Not too much. Let's see. Okay, so Fetid will make certain enemies stronger. Rotted will add a combination of eye collectors who occasionally summon mad ones to heal them or to aid them until killed. Hunter NPCs of varying builds, or tall labyrinth right keepers, each flanked by a small crowd of watchers. The right keepers are something I don't think I've seen before. So, yeah, so they might summon the eye collectors or hunter NPCs or other dudes that will have other people with them. And then cursed will make it so... Actually, hang on. Let me make sure this is... yeah, Fetid, Rotted, and Cursed. Yeah, so Fetid is summoned to be stronger. Rotted makes basically more enemies appear. And then if you have Sinister, adds a guaranteed bell bitch to every layer of the dungeon, regardless of whether the hunter has summoned cooperators. And it will spawn another bell ringer if you try to do co-op, so you might be hit by 2 invaders, which would really suck. Okay, so let's go ahead and remove this real fast, now that we've made it and entered it. And now, let me go ahead and see about potentially getting a Carol rune, just for shits and giggles. I'm not going to actually go through it to get it right now. I just want to see if it'll actually... let me get it. Let's see. I'm just going to pick a random Carol rune here from a dungeon. Let's see, let's go stamina. This would be... let's see here, let's go you. The first one might not work, and this other one might work. Let me see here. Alright, so let's try one of these real fast. So, Chalice Glyph, JTJ, and then, excuse me, UH8GC. Luckily, you don't have to worry about like capitalization or anything like that, so that's nice. Okay, so I don't meet the requirements to join that one. I think that's because I haven't actually done that particular... Let's see if this one works. So H3UP. H3UP 6Y2D. No, I still don't. I guess you actually do have to do the dungeon of the damn thing first. Let's see. Yeah, because these are all lower Lauren. Yeah, Philly. I guess I do have to do lower Lauren then. I'll probably do that off screen then, because actually, let me see, how many other dungeons do I have to do here besides the couple that I'm planning on doing? Let's see, Chalice, where you at, dude? Let's see. So yeah, Lower Lauren has Lauren Silver Beast as a boss, Abhorrent Beast as a second boss, and Lauren Dark Beast as a third boss. That's kind of crappy, but oh well. And then let's see, Hintertomb. That's something I'm going to do at some point. Lower Hintertomb, which I don't really want to deal with, but I guess we have to. Actually, what's in Lower Hintertomb? That's depth 3, and it's not that bad. Well, that's the one I wanted to do anyways. Hintertomb is... Okay, the reason why I was... Okay, never mind. I see what I missed. Defiled, Lower Lauren. Yeah, I guess Lower Lauren's like one of the only ones I really have to do off. Or do left in order to get most of the Chalice stuff. So I'll probably try to do Lower Lauren off screen because it has a whole bunch of repeat bosses and it's just going to be irritating. So, oh well. Anyways, next episode I will have redone the Isz dungeon up until at least the boss to get my more materials for... Actually, yeah, I'll also do it because there's stuff in there that I need. And then I will also do Lower Lauren off screen, and I'm not going to bother showing that one because that's just bosses we've already seen, and we've seen the general layout of Lower Lauren. So, okay. Alright, so guys, thanks for watching, and next episode I will either do a nice easy Hintertomb dungeon or two, or we'll go search for Carol runes, or we'll do Defiled or something, I'm not sure, but we'll do something next episode. So guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. You have a good night.